When the going gets tough, I just hold my head up. There's better days to come. It's Stryker of Enyo. Yeah, I know I don't do the music thing as much. I don't know, I've been so excited about doing stuff that I haven't really been listening to a whole lot of music while I do it, or had time to think about it. But this is top moments in Star Trek Online. That's right, top moments of the week. It's basically the same thing, but it's all Star Trek Online, and I even have a spoiler disclaimer. I've just been friggin' enjoying this game. So, without further ado, let's go into top moments of the week in Star Trek Online. Top moments of the week. Spoiler warning! Spoiler warning! Will Robinson, get out of my ass! Okay, so the spoiler warning is for the Federation faction, and it's completing Mission 20 with the Klingons that you're fighting against. So, but you're gonna have a little bit of time. Right now, it's just a little Horta. One of the pets, you know, oh, it's so cute, oh, I want to rub my face in it. Don't, it'll melt your fucking face off. It will fucking kill you. I don't know why it's a pet. It should be eating through the fucking floor right now. But yeah, that's the spoiler warning. We just want to make sure that you completed Mission 20. That's the last mission against the Klingons as a Federation person. And this is Deep Space Nine. This is a cool moment, too. Checking out Quark's bar and everything. You probably heard me talk about this already, but I'm building up to a couple of cool things, giving you plenty of warning. If you haven't finished the Federation side of the Klingon War, you know that we're gonna, you know, show you a little bit of that. If you're perfectly cool with that and you're far enough away and you don't care, then continue watching. Okay, so this thing's a little different. This is actually a memorial that they put on the Klingon homeworld. There's a plaque nearby that actually has the years of some of our Star Trek veterans, like Leonard Nimoy and James Doohan, Majel Barrett, Gene Roddenberry. Their years are actually on this plaque, and it's on the Klingon homeworld because the Klingons got an upgrade, you know, later on, so they added this plaque over there. And they got a quote from each of the people, and then it goes into a longer list of absent friends that have passed away, unfortunately, including Matt Jeffries and so on, production people, and people that have worked on costumes and so on. Okay, so we're already at number 3. This is the spoiler. It's frickin' Scotty. So, well, it's not necessarily. So there's this lady friend of Scott's that, yeah, they're probably doing it. But this is almost a bad moment. But what you have to do is, there's a list of drinks, and he's telling you that you need to calm this lady down in order to get the piece of equipment that you need from her. Hi-yo, that's a sex joke. But you have to find out exactly from him what she likes in her drink. Let's see,
Cassidy really likes a little pick-me-up of a drop of Skagarian whiskey. But she doesn't like the wee shot glasses or the silly paper umbrellas. Who ever heard of putting a wee paper umbrella in a glass?
She doesn't like small shot glasses. You gotta pick up little pieces of information. Like, she wants a little pick-me-up. She wants, she likes things, I think it was salty or something, or she doesn't like things that are salty. So you gotta go on all of Scotty's descriptions and figure it out. And yeah, this is technically in the past. You time travel a bit in order to see all the cool stuff in the game. You just gotta get used to it. So then you go to the bartender, and then you actually tell him, like, I need a hot drink, or I need a cold drink. And you go through a list of, like, I think it's like 4 or 5 different items, and you have to get all 5 of them correct, or else she won't be... Because right now she's in shock. She's in shock because I shot up the place of a bunch of frickin' non-corporeal aliens, apparently, but my phasers have no problem hitting them and hurting them and dropping loot. But yeah, she's all shooken up, so I need to give her a stiff drink that's reasonable and that she likes in order to get her to calm down so that she can give me the frickin' power converter I fucking need. Star Trek, ladies and gentlemen, at its finest. It's okay, but I mean, I'm never going to forget this friggin' moment as long as I live. And of course, half the time I forgot to pick up the drink, because I just assumed it was in my inventory. But no, it's actually put on the bar, so run back, moron. Watch the Tellarite, he's going to do a magical leap of faith. Boing! Look at that! What the fuck? The Tellarites do that? Can Spock do that? Okay, so the drink's there, and I messed up the first ingredient, you know, and along the way she'll say like, oh, I like a nice warm drink. Oh, it's salty, I really like that. Black, why does it taste like shit now? And then she likes each individual component separately, or she'll hate the fact that it's in the wrong glass.
Do you have a drink?
So I rage quit right there. Here's number 2. So here's a mission I'm beaming down. Yes, I'm a horror monger. You can see I got 3 women and 1 Tellarite. So that basically means they're all for me. But there's this one mission that's kind of a ghost mission-like thing. It's in the maintenance levels. It's called What Lies Beneath. About halfway through the campaign, at least. It's got some cool lighting and stuff, but there's an interesting thing they do. See, I'm talking to my science officer. She's completely normal, except a little tight-fitting and massive breasts. But now, that's my tactical officer, and I guess she's supposed to be scared, and she's like just sitting there shivering. She's just a frickin' wreck. It's like, oh, you poor thing. You want to come to my my personal cabin, and I can show you the captain's yacht? Hi-oh! So a little bit later, I'm thinking, well, maybe it's just a mess up, you know, and it's like, no, they do it to the Borg. The Borg is cowering. It's like, you've got purple hair, you are Borg, you have assimilated thousands and countless civilizations in the past, you've fucked over people in their entire lives, you've bent over the Klingons, you've fucked the Breen, and you're scared at a little frickin' mention of a ghost around here? My God, hike up your skirt and you make your way to the captain's yacht, because I'm gonna show you the penal code for your ass. So number 1 is, oh my God, it's Tasha Yar.
Having trouble? You do know that we could have Tholians swarming us any minute, right?
So this is actually the last mission, and Tasha Yar is nagging you as you're going through. It's kind of fun that Denise Crosby is kind of having fun with the character, because this is kind of what the character's known for doing.
We took care of everything. Starfleet Protocol 547C clear.
Don't think the Tholians have heard of Protocol.
Yeah, thank you, random Starfleet officer, for shutting her up. But so I'm always going to remember that Denise Crosby shows up here as Tasha Yar. And you might be wondering, well, how in the world is she here? Well, she's actually here with the ship that's in the background, which is hit the button. Well, I guess it says right there, Enterprise C. So the Enterprise C is here, so it's all in keeping with, you know, the history that we know and love of TNG. So now you actually get to frickin' pilot the NCC 1701C, the Enterprise C, which has only been seen one time in the TV shows, and never in the films. And this thing is a fucking masterpiece of engineering. You have wait for it to show up. You got 6 phaser banks and 2 fork-twin torpedoes, 1 forward and 1 aft. This thing is nice. This is probably, I believe, what Tier 4 is.
Headed for our position.
So when you're at the right angle, you're using all 3 of your forward phasers, and you're using a couple of your rear. I'm not exactly sure if I can use all 6 on one target, but goddamn, if you are going to splooge all over your TV because of this, it's going to be flying the Enterprise C with the energy ribbon of pure joy in the background that Guinan is probably inside of right now from Star Trek Generations. I mean, this is pretty freaking cool. I know it's just a lot of references, but I mean, you get to fly this thing. You get to fuck up the Tholians. You know, the race that can't breathe normally unless it's super friggin' hot. So, you get to go to town on these people. It's pretty fun. And it doesn't last too long, but goddamn does it feel great.